Hey y'all. Okay, so it's frozen or whatever. Okay, yes. So I know that it's going to be pretty hard to explain to people that you're targeted. Most people probably do think normal, and I still think normal. The cops, there are a lot of good cops. I mean, they put their life on the line. And like I said, I love everybody, you know? But for me to see what I've seen and for me to know thing a little bit more now or whatever, I see how things just don't add up. Things don't make sense. They just don't. Um, I mean, even one of the last few times I had to deal with them, it didn't make sense. Like, seriously. So, that's why it's like I have to figure out and think like who might have done me wrong in the past. Like if someone had like set me up, you know? Like, okay, so I've got a conscience, you know? I don't I have a conscience. Um so let me mention this. So for us, we've been kind of picky. Like if we go see a movie or something like that, you know? Like, I mean, of course, it's time, money, or whatever, but we'd still be pretty picky about what we go see, what we would go see. Now, one of the last few movies I did go see, I think the last movie I went to go see was The Purge, election year. Now, I think before that, I saw a few documentaries of like the blood on the Clinton's hands or whatever. I mean, I'm just wording it like that. I think I saw a few of them before that. So when we left that night, that's why I'm like, they know what they're doing. Like, they know exactly what they're doing. So when we left that movie that night, I told the white person, I said, you know, if Miss Hillary gets in there, that's what's going to happen. Because, well, for 12 years, 12 years, 12 hours, you're allowed to commit a crime and not be charged with it. And then you going to have to, like, get help on your own or however. So, anyways, so when we left, I was like, that's what's going to happen if she takes presidency. Like, it was so weird. Like, okay, so that's why I said they know what they're doing. I'm like, you know. Anyways, and then, so that's what I thought, like, after seeing the movie. Now, now years down the road, I see, okay, well, wait a second. This person goes to jail for something very small, and then that person doesn't go to jail, da da da. So I see now how the laws need to be switched, like the wording, which that's things I'm studying up on law, da da da. Well, whatever maritime law, da 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 versus blah 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 blah. So I'm like, well, in so many ways, it almost is illegal. I mean, it's illegal. Like people that commit crime know it's illegal. You know what I'm saying? So, if you see someone gets 5 years for killing someone, like what does that put in young people's mind that almost feel like there's no hope anyways? Y'all see what I'm saying? Okay, so sorry I'm a little all over the place, but I wanted to point out those few things. And then the white person in the family um, made a video about like 3 years ago, and even when I watched it, I was like, and then I realized later, oh yeah, and then a year later it got flagged. So that was that was 2 years ago. It got flagged. So really, would that happen? And I was just like, huh. But anyways, so on this, I was a little all over the place, but you'll get where I'm coming from. I wanted to point out, about the video getting flagged, and it was made 3 years ago, or almost 3 years ago, and then that a white person, yeah. And then about the purge, because I wanted to point that out, because I realized I thought about that later, whatever, and the law stuff and how, yeah, like so. like, to me, nothing's really going to get done or nothing's getting done unless the whole system is changed. Like, seriously. And which goes into the things, I'm studying and learning about. So, all right. Well, I'll see y'all again soon. All right. Bye.